We've been busy. We've been very, very busy. You see, backstory lang konti, guys. Ang nangyari was, we were starting to renovate the Skypod bit by bit. Konting upgrade lang on the looks. Pero Typhoon Odette came and then we decided we have to do more. There was no power for 1 month. We feel like the house was strong, it survived, but parang pwede pang dagdagan. There were a lot of things that we can do more pa. So there are a lot of ongoing renovations here. We have finished some renovations and we will do even more renovations in the future. So this is a quick look of all the things that we're planning to do as well as the things na natapos na namin. So, welcome to the Skypod initial renovation tour. So we start off our tour in our service area. If you've been following this channel, napansin nyo dati na mayroong mga air conditioning units dito. And we raised it all up to the top because this will be transformed into rooms. Dadagdagan namin mga kwarto dito. Siyempre, we are a growing family and nagkukulang na kami ng space. So, all
dito
we did...
yung anak namin.
Dito yung crib niya.
Dito, beside the genset and the brooms.
So, I'm not sure yet what this rooms will be, but for sure there will be a storage room. And most likely, I'm still thinking about it, that there will be a battery area for our solar system. But we want the house to be totally independent. And syempre, ang ganda din ng feeling na if we were able to get a zero bill on our electricity. But that's a challenge. Tingnan pa natin kasi magastos and there's a lot of technicalities. So, come on over to what else we're planning. Welcome to Scotty's Garage. Kailangan natin mag-renovate for parking area ni Scotty Love. But the reason I took you guys here is that initial namin na order of solar panels ay dumating na. But this is maybe a third of what we need because our whole roof area, like one wing, entire wing, fully solar ang plano namin. So stay tuned for that. And parang ito yung ultimate dream ni Chris na yung pag-on mo ng aircon, wala kang konsensya that you're wasting the money or like impacting the environment. Yes, ito na yun. So this one is cladding na bamboo, which is from a company called Modern Bamboo. Sobrang ganda ng quality, guys. This is what it used to look like, pero we found the color, although nice, hindi siya bagay sa Skypod aesthetic. So we had this retoned and repainted. So yung mga painters namin did an awesome job. Pare-pareho na siya ng mga most of our color tones in the house. And this will be used to renovate parts of our walls, ceiling, para mas woody, mas refined na yung look ng Skypod. Less of the concrete, more of the warm, cozy, cabin-like feel of wood. So, I'll show you guys where I'll place it. Welcome to the first finished part of our renovation. Dati, this was a bare wall. It was painted like this. And it started getting scratches na, and medyo madumi na, mahirap linisin. So we decided to like make the Skypod a little bit more mature, more classy. Kasi di ba, syempre, nag-upgrade na tayo, love. This is a stone from Euro-Asia granite and it's extremely well done. Ang ganda ng pagkagawa nila, and if you notice, hindi siya shiny like the usual mga marbles na nakikita. This is real marble and makikita natin yung depth ng mga graining niya.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, and the reason why it's not shiny is because this is what they call an acid wash finish. So they actually poured acid all over the stone so that ngayon, when you touch it, you can feel the texture of the stone and parang may depth yung stone. It was installed so well na even yung mga joints dito, if I didn't like show you the joints, hindi nyo mapapansin. Sobrang galing, sobrang ganda. A little tip though, yung installer, I asked them, why don't you put grout here? Sabi niya, you don't put grout on real stone kasi baka akalain nila tiles na. So, oh, okay, sige, go. No grout. Pero ang ganda, even the termination here, this is what they call a bird's beak or double corner ata na termination. Makikita natin yung pagka 3D niya. And we've changed this out also. So dati there were a lot of switches here and medyo magulo, so we decided to make everything into one sleek look. This is from Omni. This is their designer series na mga switches. May mga outlets din sila na ganito. And ang maganda, we were talking with the Omni people and they said, oh, we have different colors. We have gold, we have silver, and we have this type of dark gray na space gray. And if you notice, sobrang peg nila yung mga colors ni Apple, ng mga MacBook, di ba? So, very satisfied with this one. A lot cleaner looking than what we used to have here before. And sobrang ganda ng mga clicks din niya. Hindi siya mushy or squishy. So, yeah, this one, very nice. Medyo may alikabok lang ng konti. At first, I wanted to DIY this. I have few people here. Tayo na mag-install. And then, ibang level of craftsmanship talaga yung kailangan for this type of work. So I'm very, very glad that I didn't push through with it. This is an expensive stone. And lastly, itong frame na to, binaba namin ng konti para magkasya kay Chris. Kita na siya. When we were installing this, napansin namin na medyo nagasgas yung top part. So we're planning to place those modern bamboo cladding outside and we'll put it here sa ceiling. We're still like back and forth if we're going to place it here din. I'm for it because alam ko this one won't last long din, madudumihan din to. But si Chris, medyo mas gusto niya na ceiling lang. So, we'll think about it. We'll think about it. Naalala mo, love, they were doing these stones here. I said, okay, let's leave a note for someone maybe in the future, maybe Scott or maybe
Our
someone.
great-great-grandkids.
Oh, like when they're trying to redo this, I don't know why you would take this out. But we left a note here. We wrote on the wall and then I actually forgot na ano nilagay natin. Parang
Scotty was here.
or Sky Fam was here. Something like that, di ba? Pero just as a little like autograph for this house. So
It felt so rebellious to write on the walls.
oh yeah, actually parang Pero love, may upgrade tayo dyan na pwede nang nating medyo sulatan yung walls. Check this out. Welcome to a wall you've never seen at the Skypod before. Dito yung background ni Chris pag nagpo-post siya ng Instagram. Yan. Pag-post, love. So this is Neolith. We also got this from Asia. But if you notice, it used to look like this. And then now it's not far off, but we wanted an upgrade because this one sobrang dumi na. Ang dami mga gas-gas from yung mga tires ng laruan ni Scott and then like mga brooms or mga mops na nadadaanan. It's because, guys, when you're going for a matte finish, sobrang madali talaga madudumihan. Like this one is very, very hard to get out. So I suggest satin finish. Although, when we were building this house, I said, okay, I wanted to enjoy this matte finish first. So this is actually a base coat lang or like a skim coat. And it can easily be painted on if you wanted to. So that's what was running through my head when we were building this house. So ngayon nga, in-upgrade nga talaga namin. And this is called Neolith, yung stone niya. There are a lot of options. Ang ganda ng mga collections ni Neolith. And this is a type of stone na when we were trying to drill through this to attach a TV or yung mga outlets na nandyan, it was so hard that I had to text the supplier na, bakit ang tagas? Sabi niya, that is scratch resistant, that is harder than quartz, and this is stain-free because this is made out of 100% stone. Wala siyang binders daw or walang glue na ginagamit. Di ba quartz is parang stone pero mayroong epoxy or resin na to keep it together, but this is 100% stone, so that's Neolith. So, ang maganda with this is that if you notice here, palagi siyang nabibilad sa araw or in the future, if Scotty writes on it, hindi siya nagsistain or hindi siya nag-fade because it's made out of 100% natural stone. Although, man-made na to. It's like engineered. So this runs through our entire hallway from that area to the master's bedroom entrance and hanggang dito. And if you notice, I've learned my lesson na sobrang ganda ng pagka-install. The installers were really, really good. And ginamitan namin ng tile levelers. I always talk about tile levelers here on the channel. It's like something you attach to the slabs of these stones and then you twist it in para mag-level siya agad. Like, if you look at it from an angle, wala na, hindi mo na makikita yung connection, di ba? So it's like one whole piece of stone, and I'm very, very impressed. Dati, like when we were talking about it, when we installed this, parang wala masyadong difference. Parang looks the same, kasi same color, same palette, pero after a while, it's super clean, and it has stayed here for maybe a month na, and it still looks brand new.
Through Odette.
And walang problema. There were actually like drippings of
Rusty water.
Rusty water. I don't know where that came from, basta sa Odette. And we were able to just clean it right off, no problem. So, hopefully, in the future, kahit susulatan ni Scott, I'm not banking on it, pero dali lang siya tanggalin. So, Neolith, very, very happy and satisfied. We even use this in, here, our gym area. Same stone, same switches. Ito yung Omni Designer series. And we installed a bigger TV here so that we can do yoga. Sorry, I was just working out, so the yoga mat is dusty. Pero ang ganda na mag-workout na may malaking TV. And this is Chris's gift for me. I think, love, a very good idea would be to clad this rear gym wall with modern bamboo cladding na we have outside. Kasi may sobra pa tayo. I feel like it would make the gym more cozy and bagay sa mga ceiling natin.
It's up to you. You do the thinking. I just enjoy.
Yeah. So, ang balak ko is to like put few planks there, hindi na muna natin i-attach, and then if it looks nice, we'll go ahead with it. If it doesn't, wag na. Okay. Ta-ta-da-da! So, dati dito, in our room, it used to be super, super hot. Very, very hot. Especially at this time, di ba, love? Ngayon, mainit pa rin, but it's not that bad. It's bearable na kaya na ng aircon. And that is because we added tints all over. Meron pang additional advantage in tint. Later. But this is from Solarex. And I'm very, very happy with the results that we've had with this one. We used to have a different tint here in our room, pero we had it taken out and replaced with this. I'll put links down below on where you can order this. And my friend, si Kenneth Cobunpue, is the distributor here in Cebu. So, konting plug lang. So, I just wanted to talk about the tint because when Typhoon Odette was happening, this one was shaking so much, like kanyan, like earthquake, if you haven't seen our CCTV videos of our house. But this is rated and tempered already. So, makapal to na glass and it's tempered. So, it's a lot stronger, but when tempered glass shatters, it becomes little beads of glass. Yung parang nagsha-shatter talaga siya into like small tiny pieces. Imagine if that happens when a typhoon is happening and all the shattered glass would be all around the house, like flying around. So that is the advantage of having a tint. Kahit hindi siya safety tint, it keeps everything together. So just in case mangyari ulit, it will stay intact and not injure anyone. So that's also one of the reasons why we tinted this area. This is what the top of our roof looks like now. If you notice, guys, meron tayong mga brackets. These are for the solar panels, but hindi pa natin i-install because napansin namin that when Bagyo Odette was happening, these sheets, the wind was coming from here, started to peel off like that. And dito is a very big example na if you look at it, it has a very large opening because this sheet started peeling off like that. And sobrang scary and nagli-leak na rin to. So we had to seal it like that. But that is a temporary solution. So we're going to do something here. We're going to spray something that's going to make everything a little bit more structurally sound. But not only that, hopefully it will get rid of yung tunog na yung umuulan and the rain is hitting the metal sheet. Sobrang ingay sa loob ng bahay. It makes everything a lot more scary. So we're going to do something with this in the future. So ang dami pa guys. All of this, most of this is born out of Typhoon Odette kasi it was such a crazy experience and I don't ever want to be placed in a position na hindi kami prepared for that again. So make sure there's good clean drinking water, there's backup power, a backup to the backup power kasi even after the typhoon, shortage ng mga diesel, gas, and just make sure that the home is as safe as it can be. So ito yung mga contents natin moving forward, like how to board up the windows, how we're gonna make sure all the windows are safe. Meron pa tayong mga pag-usapan dyan, all about solar panels, how much it costs, what it can do, etc. etc. So stay tuned for that. Please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you later.